What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to take you guys back in time. This is going to be a video out of the ordinary, but I promise you, stick around to the end because you're going to see a twist in it. So let's get to the point of the video. You know, when you go buy auto parts today and you're a gearhead, it can be frustrating. I go in there looking for a set of Autolite 3924s, and the first thing they do is say, what's it going in? And I'm like, I'm giving you the part number. You know, so it's just truly frustrating. But today I'm at Belmont Automotive Distributors in Belmont, North Carolina, and I'm going to take you back in time how auto parts used to be. So let's go inside and see what we find. This is how an auto parts store should look. The first thing you notice when you come in the door here is the smell. It takes me back to my childhood. And you see these little stools here. Countless hours of conversation and learning life lessons sitting at this counter. I can actually remember when I came in with my dad of sitting on this same very counter when I was probably 2 or 3 years old. But I was always fascinated by the look inside the store, the tools hanging up on the wall, and just all the different doodads that was here. So as you can see walking in here through the pictures and things that I've showed you, this place is very unique, but that's not where it stops. It gets even better. And that is because of the person who actually owns and operates Belmont Automotive Distributors, and that's Wanda Miller. Alright, I'm here at Belmont Automotive, and this is Wanda Miller. Everybody meet Wanda Miller.
Hello there.
So it is such an honor to be able to do this because you don't realize how impactful you've been in my life. Because I remember sitting here on this little counter as a little kid, coming in here with my dad and just being mesmerized by this place. And here we are, you know, 40 years later, having a conversation. So Wanda, I know that you started this, what, back in 64 or something like that?
No, I started here in 60, doing 60, the bookkeeping.
Yeah, part-time work.
Part-time. Mm-hmm.
And then it eventually came to a deal where, now you got to remember, folks, this is in a time where women was not in this type of business. You know, it was dominated by males, was it not?
That's right.
So how hard was it for you getting credibility with all of the guys that would be coming in here?
Really, it was exceptionally hard, except the fact that they knew me.
Right.
So I earned their trust by time and experience, really.
Yeah.
And asking questions. You know, you can go to a book and read all you want to, but you explaining something to me, I can retain it easier.
Right.
So I used to ask questions from the old mechanics, and they would go all out to explain to me whatever I was asking them.
Yeah.
So
that's a pretty important part, because like in today's auto parts world, there's no questions being asked. You know, everybody looks to a computer for an answer. Mm-hmm. Whereas back then you had catalogs and you had to match pictures up with what you were actually working with.
That's
right?
That's right. Mm-hmm.
And over time, I imagine you retain all of those part numbers that you're working with. And for the most part, when somebody comes in here, I'm gonna put her on the spot. Set of points for a 19 Chevrolet. What's the part number?
A V8?
Yes.
A DR 2270 in standard.
Did y'all hear that? You can't get that kind of knowledge through a computer. That's experience talking. So, you know, the fact that this place is still here is a testament to you and your hard work. I seen a little sign in there in your office a while ago. Work hard. It may be your own job that you save. Mm-hmm. And I think your work ethic plays a huge part, or it shows your faith. So, and where your faith actually lies, and that's in Christ. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that's such an important part of this, and how the way I've seen it through the years. In Gaston County area here in North Carolina, if you couldn't find it 9 times out of 10, Wanda had it, or she could get it for you. That's just the way it was. Is that not right?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
And, you know, people in today's time, it's all auto chain stuff.
Mass merchandiser.
Yeah, so back when I was coming up, it was every individual town had their own small parts house.
They all had a Genuine Parts.
Yeah.
That's right. But they closed at 6 o'clock in the evening, or 5:30. And see, I was here sometimes. David Lavender wouldn't come in till 10 o'clock at night.
Right.
And buy a clutch and a pressure plate and so forth.
Right.
So you see, when you're young, time isn't important. So time didn't mean anything to me.
Right.
Because I was here to please the customer, to take
That's
care of
right.
that customer. So,
and what she's not telling you is she sells parts online, and I'm going to put up information to her store and all of that later, but like when someone buys a part from her, she actually takes time to put a personalized thank you card in the box. Where do you get that kind of service at in 2021? You don't. Look at this box here. How old would you think this box is, and how long it's been sitting here?
that box is 35, about 55 years old.
Yeah, this set of piston rings for a 53 to 54 Dodge or 54 to 57 Dodge truck. Continental ring set. Brand new, never been used. So, I know that you've seen a lot of changes over the years. When did you see the change going from the independent parts houses to like...
Mass merchandise?
Yeah.
About, let me see, about 90. Because your AutoZone came into Gastonia in about around 90.
Right.
And so that's when your mass merchandisers
Started coming in. Chain stores.
Yeah, and of course now there's no independence.
No. You're the last one standing.
There's one in Gastonia.
Yep.
And there's only one in Charlotte out of all that used to be. There's one in Indian Trail, and I think one in Monroe.
Yeah.
That I know of. One in Shelby. See.
But
Kings Mountain. One in Kings Mountain. Too.
You know, and I know that this has just got to be a passion of yours. Or
well, the parts business per se, it's my customers.
It's the relationships that's built here at this counter.
That's right.
From these stools to talking back and forth.
That's right. Because in your case, you started coming here as a child.
Yeah.
And if your dad came in here very often with you, I got to knowing your name.
Yeah.
And I saw you grow up. And, you know, it just became a family.
Yeah.
And I've seen, you know, my customers die off, my older customers die off. And I miss them.
Yeah.
Someone said to me one day, said, Wanda, said, has the big boys taken a lot of your business? I said, yeah, they've taken some of it. My biggest problem is my customers are dying off.
Yeah.
You know, because I've been here 60 years, so if they were, say, 30 years old at the time they started coming here, or a little older, see, they have died.
Yeah.
So that's the saddest thing, is seeing them, you know, leave. But
well.
But anyway, you know, we were all born to die.
That's right. At some point or another, in an appointed time.
That's right. So, you know, all of us, that's one price we all pay, no matter how rich, how poor.
That's right.
It's the thing that we're all going to die. So.
Yeah. Wanda, I really appreciate you taking the time to talk with me just a little bit so that the people can see you. And I'm going to put up your information. So, y'all, there's a lot of new old stock parts here for older stuff, and she's trying to rid her inventory. So if you're looking for something a little bit odd and you can't find it, I'm about willing to bet Wanda has it. So thank you so much for this. It means the world to me.
Well, it means a lot to me too.
Well,
because you know,
the story has to be told.
Sooner or later, you know, I'm going to leave here. And
well, hopefully later.
well, when God gets ready.
That's right.
I tell people, I said, which my casket won't be open, but I said, if you walk by my casket, I hope you can say, you know, she never took advantage of anybody.
That's right.
She would give to you, but she wouldn't take advantage of you. So that's
all we can ever hope for, you know.
That's exactly right. And God's blessings. So.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Wanda.
Thank you. And I hope you just have a great evening.
You too. As you can see, when you come into Belmont Automotive Distributors, it is literally like walking back in time. Wanda Miller has dedicated her entire life to running this business as you see it, and it is a true gem to Gaston County. When you go in there, you still get a paper receipt. The things that you see on the wall are from a time gone past, and it's nothing short of being miraculous. I was treated to being able to go in there and video this for you guys, and it was a true honor and a pleasure. I can't thank Wanda Miller enough for allowing me to come into her habitat and make a video just so that I could show Unity Motorsports viewers just how important this place has been in my life. Coming into Belmont Automotive as a kid, I learned the importance of buying local, supporting your mom and pop's places, because when you take care of them, you take care of yourself. So once again, this is Andy from Unity Motorsports Garage. Thank you, Wanda, for allowing me to do this. And if you need something for your car, check out Belmont Automotive Distributors. Catch you later.